Welcome to my YouTube channel, where we bring you the latest insights and perspectives on investing and financial knowledge from around the world. So today we'll talk about the topic Operation Choke Point 2.0. Part 1. Introduction to Operation Choke Point 2.0. Operation Choke Point 2.0 is a term used to describe a proposed regulatory initiative by the United States government to target and regulate certain industries deemed to be at high risk for fraudulent or illegal activity. This initiative is a revival of an earlier program called Operation Choke Point, which was implemented during the Obama administration but was later discontinued in 2017. The original Operation Choke Point was launched in 2013 by the U.S. Department of Justice and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC. The program aimed to prevent fraud by targeting banks that did business with certain high-risk industries, such as payday lenders, firearms dealers, and online gambling sites. Under the program, banks were encouraged to terminate relationships with these industries, making it more difficult for them to access financial services and ultimately forcing some to close their businesses. The proposed Operation Choke Point 2.0 would reportedly target similar industries and involve increased regulatory scrutiny and enforcement actions. The initiative has been criticized by some who argue that it could have unintended consequences, such as denying legitimate businesses access to financial services and infringing on their due process rights. Proponents of the program argue that it is necessary to prevent fraud and illegal activity in high-risk industries and that banks should be held accountable for their role in facilitating such activity. However, there are concerns that the program could be used as a tool for political targeting and could be abused by government officials to target industries or businesses that are out of favor with the administration. In conclusion, while the goals of Operation Choke Point 2.0 are laudable in terms of preventing fraud and illegal activity, the potential consequences and unintended consequences of the program must be carefully considered. It is essential to strike a balance between protecting legitimate businesses and preventing fraud and illegal activity and to ensure that the program is not used as a tool for political targeting or abuse of power. Part 2 Operation Choke Point 2.0 Crypto Implications. While Operation Choke Point 2.0 is primarily aimed at industries deemed high risk for fraudulent or illegal activity, there is growing concern that the program could be used to target the cryptocurrency industry as well. Cryptocurrencies are a relatively new and rapidly evolving technology, and their use in illicit activities such as money laundering and fraud has been a subject of concern for regulators and law enforcement agencies. Some proponents of cryptocurrencies argue that they offer advantages in terms of privacy and security, while others see them as a threat to traditional financial systems and a tool for facilitating illegal activities. Under Operation Choke Point 2.0, it is possible that cryptocurrency businesses and exchanges could be targeted for increased regulatory scrutiny and enforcement actions. This could include pressure on banks and financial institutions to terminate relationships with cryptocurrency businesses, making it more difficult for them to access financial services and ultimately forcing some to close their businesses. However, there are concerns that such measures could have unintended consequences, such as driving legitimate cryptocurrency businesses underground or overseas to jurisdictions with more lenient regulations, and ultimately making it harder for regulators to monitor and combat illicit activities. Furthermore, some proponents of cryptocurrencies argue that they have the potential to offer greater financial inclusion and opportunities for individuals and businesses in underserved or marginalized communities and that excessive regulation could stifle innovation and growth in the industry. In conclusion, while the potential for cryptocurrencies to be used for illegal activities is a legitimate concern, any regulatory measures aimed at the industry must be carefully considered to ensure they do not have unintended consequences or infringe on legitimate businesses or individuals. It is important to strike a balance between preventing illegal activities and promoting innovation and growth in the industry and to ensure that any regulatory actions are transparent, fair, and based on a thorough understanding of the technology and its potential risks and benefits. It's important to note that there is no official Operation Choke Point 2.0 being conducted by the current administration in the USA. Operation Choke Point was a controversial initiative launched by the Obama administration in 2013, which aimed to crack down on fraudulent merchants by targeting banks that did business with them. However, the initiative was criticized for being overly broad and potentially affecting legitimate businesses. That being said, there have been concerns that the current administration in the USA may be taking steps to crack down on cryptocurrencies, particularly with regard to preventing money laundering and other illegal activities. For example, in November 2021, the U.S. Department of Justice launched a new initiative called the Cryptocurrency Enforcement Framework, which aims to address the illicit use of cryptocurrencies and other digital assets. Additionally, some U.S. banks have been scaling back their services to cryptocurrency-related businesses, citing concerns over compliance and regulatory risks. This includes banks like Silvergate, Silicon Valley Bank, and Signature Bank, which have reportedly been affected by a decrease in crypto-related business. It's important to note, however, that the reasons for the fall of these banks may not be solely due to government action or policies regarding cryptocurrencies. Other factors, such as market conditions and competition from other financial institutions, may also be contributing to their challenges. Overall, the relationship between the U.S. government and the cryptocurrency industry is complex and evolving, and it remains to be seen how this will affect the industry in the long term. However, it is clear that government regulations and policies will continue to play a significant role in shaping the future of cryptocurrencies and their use in the global financial system.